Hello and welcome back once again to product placement. Yep, another one. Yay! So, again, I was going to the grocery store and I was like, if I'm planning on buying something to snack on anyway, I might as well get some stuff I can do for product placement, right? So, I originally picked up a pack of cookies. They were like 3 something for the pack of cookies, and I was just like, I'm tired of not having anything to snack on. I'm grabbing me some damn cookies. I grabbed some potato chips, which you saw in the previous video. I put them all in the cart, and as I'm shopping around, I see some more stuff I could potentially try on product placement. And as I'm looking at it, I notice they're on sale. And the sale price for these 2 items, yes, it's going to be a 2-for-1 video, is only $1 more than the package of cookies I was planning to buy. So I put the package of cookies back, and now we have today's items. So I've decided to do today's items slightly different than how I normally will, and I'll explain that after I reveal what the items are. But today's items are right here. They are new limited edition flavored Pop-Tarts. We have pink lemonade, and a little late for Halloween, but just in time for Thanksgiving and Christmas, pumpkin pie. So again, the reason I got these is because the pack of cookies I was going to get was going to be like $4 anyway, $3, something like that. And these 2 larger boxes, the 12 counts, were on sale to where they were actually cheaper than if I bought the 6-pack box, the smaller ones I normally get. And I was like, well, for the same amount of money I'd basically be buying the smaller ones, I can get 2 of the big ones, and it's only like $1 more expensive than the cookies I was going to get. So since they're both limited edition, why not? Why am I trying them together, not separately? Because they're both the current limited edition one, even though I think the last 3 limited edition ones I tried are still out on the shelves. You can still get those. But these were the 2 newest ones I saw. I actually saw the pink lemonade a while back before I saw the pumpkin one. And I was going to try these a while back, but that's when all my financial trouble was first starting, so I kind of pushed it to the side. Because I'm not really a huge fan of lemonade to begin with, pink lemonade or otherwise. But pumpkin pie I love. Not sure I'm going to like it in this because a lot of the pumpkin spice things I've tried recently for the holiday seasons have not been the best. So what I'm going to do is open up both these boxes real quick. I'm going to get out the one that I'm going to try. So there is the pumpkin pie. Now we're going to set this aside. And we're going to open up the pink lemonade. Get one of these out. And set the rest of them aside. So, normally, I would let you guys see me try one of these, and then, tomorrow or something, I've decided, let me go ahead and toast them and try them toasted, and then I'd usually amend that to the end of this video. But here's what I'm going to do. Instead of doing a whole separate pack of them, because that's way too much sugar, there's 2 of these in each pack. So here I have a plate. So I'm going to open these up. This is the pink lemonade one. Actually, I have 2 plates. Sorry. So here I have 2 plates. I'm going to put pink lemonade here, pink lemonade here. Then I'm going to open up the pumpkin pie flavor. We got 2 of them again. So we got 1 pumpkin pie here, 1 pumpkin pie here. Now, why did I separate these out into 2 separate plates? Well, 1 plate is going to be my cold sample. The other plate, I'm going to go pop in the toaster because I got a 2-slot toaster. So rather than having to toast 2 of the pumpkin pie and then 2 of the pink lemonade, I'm just going to toast 2 of them together, and I'll try the other ones cold, and then you'll get to see how both of them fare, cold versus hot. So let me go pop these into the toaster, and I'll be right back when they're done, and then we'll get trying these. Alright, and we're back, so I got my nice warm out of the toaster Pop-Tarts over here, and I got my cold ones here. So, I think I'm going to do the cold ones first, then we'll jump over to the hot ones, and then probably back to the cold ones, because usually when I've toasted them, the cold version is usually the better one anyway, which is odd because they're meant to be hot. Although there is the freezer version too, but that would take way too long. So anyway, let's start with the cold ones, and I'm going to start with the pink lemonade, just because it's on top of the hot ones. I don't really want to handle the hot ones too much because they're hot. And because pink lemonade is probably going to be the one I like the least, except it's falling apart. Anyway, pink lemonade. Let's see how this tastes. Cheers. Actually, that's not horrible. It tastes pretty much like a Pop-Tart, but what the filling actually kind of tastes like is, if you ever had like the Hostess fruit pies and you get the lemon one, it pretty much kind of tastes like that, except not quite as large of an amount as of filling. It's actually a nice balance between the filling and the Pop-Tart. I don't really get what the point of pink lemonade is. I've never seen pink lemons. I assume they add something else to it for a different flavor. But for the most part, it just, like I said, tastes like one of those fruit pies, just not nearly as heavy on the filling. So let's try the heated version now. These are still very warm, so I have to be very, very careful. Alright. So here's the heated one. Let's see if it differs from the cold one. Again, cheers. Actually, surprisingly, the heated one on this one is actually better. I know that's usually the opposite when I've heated these up, but for the most part, it toasts the pastry, which is what you're meant to do, and it actually gives a nice crunch, better texture, more flavor, honestly. You do lose a little bit of the lemony flavor, but not in a bad way. It kind of takes the tartness out of it, but at the same time, you get the overall flavor of like a lemon, like a hot lemon pie, as opposed to, the cold ones that you get out of the supermarket. Yeah, for the most part, as far as the pink lemonade one goes, either way they're not bad. I'm not disappointed that I bought them, especially for the price. Now I got Pop-Tarts to snack on for a while. They're not bad. Between hot and cold, these ones I prefer heated up, but again, they're not bad cold either. I actually enjoy the cold lemon fruit pies when I get them. So, yeah, pink lemonade, not bad. Alright, so now on to the second one, the frosted pumpkin pie. Again, this is the cold side over here. As you can see, I'm handling it very easily, not burning myself like I might on the other. Has a faint hint of pumpkin, like nutmeggy thing. I never did smell the lemonade one. Let's take a quick sniff. Not much of a smell to that one. How about the warm one? Smells like a warm Pop-Tart. Yeah, so the pumpkin pie one has a very faint hint of like that cinnamon nutmeg smell that you normally get with pumpkin flavored things. So anyway, let's take a bite of this and see what we think. Cheers. Okay, I was going to say not quite a pumpkin pie, but then all the flavors kind of meshed together, and it honestly tastes like I'm eating pumpkin pie filling inside of a Pop-Tart. Once all the flavors managed to mesh together, it actually took on the flavor of a pumpkin pie. The Pop-Tart shell throws it off a little bit because it's like you're eating a pumpkin pie, but it's mostly crust, which I don't know about you guys, but the crust is probably my least favorite part of the pumpkin pie. But yeah, overall not bad. It was actually better than I thought it would be. Since I liked the pink lemonade and I did that one first because I thought I wasn't going to like it, that usually means I'll end up hating the second one that I think I'm going to like. Pleasantly surprised on both these. So far I'm actually enjoying both of them. They might have went a bit too heavy on the nutmeg with it, but not to where it's unedible. And I don't know if the frosting is actually supposed to be acting as whipped cream, but it's not. It's actually a little bit on the dry side. It's actually getting stuck in my throat a little bit. I'm having a little bit of trouble swallowing it. But overall, not bad. Like I said, it tastes like what they're aiming for, so good on them. Alright, over to plate number 2 here. Let's try our toasted pumpkin pie and see which one's better. So here we go with toasted. Doesn't really smell any different. Smells warm. Alright, cheers. Tastes about like a warm apple pie. Definitely get a little bit more creaminess from the frosting now that it's heated. It's not getting stuck in my throat quite as much. Again, the crispiness of the toasted Pop-Tart pastry actually adds to it quite a bit. You don't get quite as heavy of the nutmeg aftertaste as you did on the cold version. But at the same time, when I'm eating pumpkin pie, I usually prefer cold pumpkin pie anyway. I don't think I've ever really ate one fresh out of the oven. Usually they sit for a while, or you get them out of the refrigerator, or they've just been sitting at room temperature forever. So this one, the pumpkin pie filling's still kind of on the warm side. At the same time, it eliminates that heavy nutmeg flavor that the other one had, which, again, wasn't overpowering. The heated shell, makes it taste a little bit more like a pumpkin pie crust, but unlike the cold version, it's actually an enjoyable pumpkin pie crust as opposed to, okay, this tastes like a pumpkin pie crust type of thing. This one's actually a little bit more enjoyable. And like I said, the heated frosting actually lets it melt in your mouth a little bit, gives it a little bit more creaminess, so it's not getting lodged in my throat like the cold one was. So again, 2 for 2. I like the hot version slightly better than the cold version. But either way, surprisingly, both of these are decent and edible. I like them both. And nothing bad to say about either of these. So, yay for my pocketbook, I guess, because I didn't end up wasting money on something I'm not going to be able to eat when I'm limited on funds. I actually ended up enjoying both of them. Go figure. Usually when I get multiple things to try, there's at least one I don't like. So far I haven't hit that. I guess I'll have to see what I can come up with in the next few days for future product placement episodes. Maybe one of those will end up being the one I dislike. So there you have it. Limited edition pink lemonade and pumpkin pie flavored Pop-Tarts. Liked both of them. Nothing bad to say about them. They say limited edition, but like I said, the last 3 limited edition flavors I tried in previous videos from months ago are still out on the shelves, so these will probably be around for a while. So if you want to try them, check them out. I don't have anything bad to say about either one. Only thing I have to decide now is which one I'm going to eat to end the video. So while I decide that, again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Links are in the description. And until next time, I'm going to go finish enjoying these Pop-Tarts. Cheers.